It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, so let's see, we need her as well. Hello.
Do we?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, that kind of sort of works, does it? Let's see,
So
do we
far.
have levels? Yes, we have levels. Cool,
Okay.
excellent. It's almost like magic. And we have a bed.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh, excellent. Okay.
and I think everyone else can hear you too.
Okay, well, hello everyone. It's the 26th of May, 2022, and this is our very first distancing remote show, I guess.
Indeed. You are a little bit low on volume there, so. But,
Okay. How about this?
yes.
But then you won't see me that much. I'm gonna bring this
just
here, right here.
Lean in and yell into the microphone.
I'm trying to yell. Yeah. So, basically, since we are in two separate countries right now, we decided that we will try this thing and let's see how it works. It's going to be completely new for us, probably for you as well. And if you experience any technical difficulties, please stand by and please let us know.
Yeah, there will be hiccups. I can almost guarantee you that.
How many hours did you sit in the studio and test this out?
There was some cabling needing to be done that I had in the old studio, but hadn't done here. So yeah, I kind of started at 4-ish. So a while.
A while, okay. Well, and you are in Sweden. I'm
I
in
am.
Hungary.
In Sweden. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh.
That's not the right cam. You?
No, it's not.
How is it going there?
I don't know, confusing. It's gonna be fun.
It's a hard work to play all those bad tunes in the background, right?
Very bad tunes, yes.
Bad. And I bet that there is nothing playing right now.
There is a bad tune, yes.
No way. Okay.
Yes way.
So you get it all. You will get it under control, basically.
Well, sort of. I will forget
excellent.
things, but fuck it. It doesn't matter that much.
Okay. Well, I guess we can live with that.
Yeah.
And
And here's the fun part with this setup. We can't talk while the song is playing.
yes, so we need to use the chat.
Yeah, so you will hear everything that we speak because, yeah, that's the only way to do the show right now.
We won't exclude you.
Exactly.
I promise you that.
Fully included in everything, every single thing here.
Yeah, no background kind of chit chats and all of that and secret from anyone here. Not today. Yeah, indeed.
Indeed,
So maybe
you
let's-
selected a starting song.
yeah, exactly. And I had a reason to do so because Johan Andersson released the latest single of his, so to speak, yesterday. And he also confirmed yesterday that his Roti Award was the first one that arrived. So the others are on their way currently. I check the status every now and then of them. And obviously, since we sent them out from Sweden, and he is the only one being in Sweden, he received the award yesterday. He said a big shout out, a big thank you to us, and obviously to everyone who voted. And on the day when he received, he also released the song because this is what he does all the time.
He does
flood
indeed.
of quality remixes.
So, yes, here
this
is Johan
is the
Andersson
latest.
and his latest little doohickey, or not doohickey, but release called Cybernoid Surf Mix. Hold on. Where are we? There we are. And there we are. Cool. Kinda sorta got that.
Cool. Well, looking forward to the evening, how it will go.
Horribly.
I see us very, very, very blurry. I don't know how the quality is on the other end.
Kind of okay.
Kind of okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
great to hear.
Yeah, there was some bug there earlier, so it became very blocky. but it disappeared.
Yeah, it's also great to hear, I guess. And yeah, it's almost like a regular Thursday.
Serapath asks why it's split between Sweden and Hungary, and Ace replies that Ziona is in Poland, which is the capital of Hungary, apparently, according to Boz.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess that will stick with us forever,
Yeah.
since Boss said that. Poland, the capital of Hungary. The reason is because from time to time I need to do family visits anyway. And so far, we usually postpone the shows when this happened. And since now my family is preparing to a big move, and I need to help them. So that means that there will be such a show if it goes well, once per month at least until August. I guess we wanted to set up something that we can make this show happen at least from a distance as well. And I guess we were also curious if our capabilities will handle that, right?
Well, kind of, sort of. I knew it's doable. We've done shows with other people before, but the problem is that I hadn't really set up things here so that I could drive everything myself, because we've had like split responsibilities. I do the video stream stuff and all of that, and she drives the tractor. She drives the tractor. So
and now it's just so comfy. I don't need to do anything other than be here.
yeah, you know what that means. The show ends at 11 sharp.
Well, it always does.
No.
Okay, not sharp, not entirely sharp. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really curious how it will work, you doing all that stuff. So kudos to you.
Yeah, well, we managed to play one song, so there's that, I guess. So, yeah.
So far, we are doing good. We managed to play one song. Wow.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's there's quite a few steps involved to do that whole thing, song and dance. I don't have the Stream Deck set up to automate anything yet, so I need to do that at some point as well. So maybe this will give me a kick in the ass to actually do it, because I've been putting that off.
Sorry, I might have entering people as well sometimes, because I'm technically in our kitchen.
Technically.
So the fridge is just opened by my brother. So yeah, such things can actually happen now. And the thing is that we might play the next request.
We might.
We might.
Did you pick something good?
I think I did.
You did?
And yeah, it's Paranoid Droid's request. Who said actually, hello, lovely lady, in Hungarian. So that's very nice of you.
Hi!
Thank you. And yeah, this would be Firestorm and Commando. Shall we?
Yes, we shall, and we do.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Pom pom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, the other fun part here is that I have no idea when the song ends, basically. So it's always on your end. And yeah, it can be just
It's always
for sudden
on
thing.
your end. It's always on your end.
How does it feel to have full control over the whole thing?
Familiar.
Uh-huh. You did this once or twice, right? Did you?
I have done it before, yes. A couple of times.
I still remember when you didn't want to go back to broadcasting.
Yeah, it's been a while since then. There was a
What
big
changed
gap.
your mind?
What?
What changed your mind?
You.
Oh, only me? There must have been other motivation as well. The challenge, the technical challenge. I know you. You love those.
Indeed. And getting back to broadcasting, doing video as well, because between me stopping, stop doing shows and getting back to it, there was quite a few years, and I kind of picked up another hobby in between there, namely photography. So yeah, I thought, why not combine those? That's good.
Well.
It's all good.
There's a lot to do with the light and all
Indeed.
of that. It's crazy how many things you can play with the light when it comes to setting up the studio and all of that.
Indeedly doodly.
So,
it's very, very fun.
yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Then my light my light conditions are not the best around here, as you might notice, but I tried
Oh
to
gosh.
cook with whatever we have.
I killed something here. I did something weird.
Oh,
The tracks became very small in Tractor.
okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you need to
don't know.
double click it, click the view several times, and then it will change view for you.
Uh-huh. All I get is... Oh, fuck it. I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. God damn it.
Something.
Ah, there we go. The magnifying glass at the top. There we go.
DJ Demon asks, do you have a background as a DJ or in TV?
I do not. I did a bunch of DJ sets and whatnot out in clubs and stuff like that, but I wouldn't call myself a DJ. It's just a thing I did a couple of times, you know.
You enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
Happens to all of us every now and then. Enjoying doing it.
Ziona, keep the fridge open. Perfect light then.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? It's in 3 meters distance from me. Basically, I can reach out for food anytime. The only problem is that I have no idea when the tracks are ending. So I start to munch on something here, and maybe, we need to talk.
Maybe. Actually, I could, I think, technically send you the Tractor window as well in a separate stream, but that's for next time, not right now.
Okay, well, this
so
is
you can have
to digest.
Yeah, so you can have that Tractor window separately in a window.
Yeah, why not? Then at least I have some visual concept of how much time is left from the tracks. That helps. And yeah, when I need to switch window, I'm pretty sure that it's visible because Slay Radio is not entirely in dark mode, which I'm complaining about here, just saying.
Well, install the dark reader.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But then some websites will look like shit. So
yeah, but you can switch it on and off individually per site.
Yeah, that's awesome. Then I will just do that. And did you line up anything as an
I did not. I do not know DJ Demon's request there for something electro swing. I do not know what that is. Is that an Amiga remix or something? Because I do not currently have that. And yeah,
Well, to combine electro with swing, let's say that. Huh.
Yeah,
How
but
about-
we can do the other request there by Lord of Crystallic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who said any David Whittaker medley tune will do?
So I picked one, the only Whittaker medley I know of, which is by Zyron. So I picked
Why
that
not?
one. So
That was an easy choice.
huh?
That was an easy
Yeah.
choice.
So here we go. What's going on here? Why doesn't it play? Now it plays. Stupid. Hi. Hello. No, I can't hear you now. For some reason. Oh, the joy. Why can I not hear you? Oh, what the fuck happened now? Oh, this is fun. Right, so let's see what is going on. That is correct. That is correct. I don't know what is going on. This is fun, isn't it? So, right. Hi. So, hello. Come here. I need to unwax your ear. Maybe that's the problem. The other ear. Here, with my finger. Come to this side. The other side. There we go. Okay. This is fun. Hey, are you sure you didn't touch anything on that side? Okay. Let's see, what do we have? But you can hear me, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Ain't this fun? Okay. Anything now?
Yeah.
Yay! We have sound.
What happened?
Double mute happened.
Oh, okay.
So mute on the software and mute on the hardware.
Well, you said it in advance that something will happen for sure. So
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. And meanwhile, I actually did something that might make a difference. Well, I used the developer toolbar to recolor the Slay Radio page. I just shouldn't refresh it now.
Well, just install Dark Reader.
Yeah, I installed Dark Reader as well, but I don't quite know how it works just yet. And I guess
it works fine. It's
Yeah,
literally one of the first things I install on every Chrome or Firefox.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's just one thing why I didn't install it yet, because I do websites and I just don't want anything else to interfere with them.
You can switch it off per site. So all good.
Yeah, that's great, I guess. So I need to discover how many options they
or disable
have.
the whole extension when you're working.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I made a discovery during the past week because now I'm obviously comparing iPhone with Samsung, since I have both of them like as close to me devices right now, and I discovered that the dark mode of Samsung is actually better because it actually recolors some websites as well. And I didn't ask for it, and I'm actually so happy about that. So, yeah, that's great.
I've been asked to give the Zoo Party some love. So here is... Oh, you're still on there. Hi. Hello.
I give Zoo Party some
you're
love
at
as
Zoo
well.
Party,
Hi.
so there we go. I'm gonna see if I can... hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we are. Okay. So, now, Finland in October 28th to 30th. Apes in Space. Cool. Okay. Party time! Yay! So,
Commodore 64 only demo party.
Yeah. So, zooparty.org. 2022.zooparty.org is where you find that.
Let me guess, since it's a Commodore 64 party, and only this is why, you might appear in person as well. No? No, no, you won't go that far from your sofa, right?
Probably not.
I would love to visit Finland. It's a great place.
Orivesi. Where the heck is that? Maps. Google.com. Orivesi. Finland.
That was very informative.
It's kind of down south-ish. So
Down southish.
Yeah.
So the city name is Orivesi?
Orivesi.
Orivesi. Aha, okay.
Orivesi.
Excellent. And what's the web address where we can learn more? about the zoo party?
Zooparty.org.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank
I
you.
think it redirects zooparty.org to the correct one. Yes, it does. So you just type in zooparty.org. Get all the information.
Yeah. And there are so many demo parties going on that we could literally announce one each, like each week, I think.
Yeah.
So we usually pay attention mostly to those that we visit, which, we are not touring all around Europe, obviously, but one thing that is obviously close to my heart, since it happens in Hungary, close to Budapest, in a small town called Sősap, is Cube Party, which will happen this year between the 10th and 12th of June. They organize a party on my birthday. This is so cool. And unfortunately,
It's a nice birthday party.
I might not be able to visit that this year, since I will be here a lot, but not at that weekend. But yeah, it's the 10th and 12th of June, and this is the 6th Cube Party, and it happens in a small town near Budapest. And obviously, I think it's visible that I'm switching between windows again. Hence glasses.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can zoom in on your glasses and read your screen.
Maybe I just shouldn't wear glasses, since the screen is so close. So that close I can see. That's not a problem, at least. And then I just get rid of them, I guess.
You guess.
But, yeah, I can do that. So then you don't see my windows, only the change of the light. Oh, hang on. The Dark Reader already added itself to RKO. Whoa.
Yes,
Whoa.
it kind of does that on everything. It
Okay,
just takes over, and then if you click the Dark Reader icon on the thingy-mabob up there, you can switch it on and off per site.
Amazing invention.
Yes,
I totally support that.
it is.
But
awesome.
whatever I did on the Slay Radio page is still intact. So,
Well, that's
that's
good,
pretty
I
cool.
guess.
and I do not see entirely the request list. Oh, you lined up Max Levin's request now.
I did.
Right? Oh, you did? Okay,
I
that's
did.
excellent. Am I
I
the one who
diddly
updates the
doot.
stream title?
Was it what?
Am I the one who updates the stream title?
That would be
Or-
helpful. Yes. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, I will do that. This one thing I'm doing during the whole evening. I don't need to do anything else. Wow, so convenient. Okay. So Max Levine requested Glennar Brown and Blasteroids Reblasted, and that's a pretty fun song. So,
It is. So let's blast off, shall we?
yep.
blast from the past.
No. There we go. Glenn R. Brown, Blasteroids, reblasted.
The amount of times as I listened to this remix since it came out, Jesus, I think my player wouldn't be able to count it. It was very cool. There's one cool feature with iTunes since I started to use that. I don't know, about 2006 or something, that it has a play count. And you can check how many times you played some tracks. And I reached some insane numbers with some favorite tracks of mine, for sure. But then again, you switch machine and it all starts again. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a fun thing to do or see sometimes.
Sometimes,
and then
yes.
Get scared.
Exactly. It's fun sometimes until you get scared and don't want to watch it anymore.
Yep.
It's like, how many hours of my life did I listen to this fucking thing?
Berserk added, next time please as a hologram. Appearances. Well, yeah, not quite there yet, but that would be fun, actually.
I have experimented a bit with that sort of thing, so it's not impossible that we could actually do that.
Will you model me in Blender? And then I will be just there on the chair.
Well, in a sort of sense, yes, but not quite that way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you will blend me in there. Jesus.
No, it would be
scary.
like a low resolution pixelated thing, at least in the beginning. And yeah, we do have an exclusive, which we will play shortly. We will play it right after the next track that we have already lined up. Look at that.
Ooh.
I lined up things. And
You are
Dudas.
amazing.
Yes, and then we will play an exclusive from Zerk.
Yay. So
Whatever that was, I don't know.
What did you line up?
I lined up the thingy that is the thing. Proton Finnish Gold wanted to hear some rock and JLD. So by golly, that is what he shall receive. Wow, this is slow. I'm gonna restart this because that was stupid.
www.slayradio.org.
Blip, 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 blum. Round.
Amazing track.
Indeed. Awesome.
And definitely. A lot of people loved this track, which is totally understandable. And by the way, are the jingles playing on purpose?
Yes.
Meanwhile, tracks.
Yes.
Aha. Because they might not sound like they belong there.
Sometimes
so
they
maybe
do,
you can
sometimes
play
not.
them like in between.
Sometimes they do, sometimes not.
Yeah, they played twice and it didn't feel right to me.
Twice?
Yes.
What do you mean play
You
twice?
have played two jingles,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Just saying. I thought that you think maybe that it's not audible, but it was.
It was audible and I thought it was audible and that's why I played them.
Okay, well, that's great to know. At least it was intentional.
Yeah, one of them had background music, the first one I played, that I had forgotten that it did. I thought it was the audio or voice-only version. It wasn't, which is why it sounded pretty bad.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Perfect,
Oh, well.
right?
Oh, well.
And how did Tractor get into sync mode? I swear I didn't touch it.
Because I did that earlier. Before the show, I played two defunct tracks, and they were basically the same BPM, but I synced them, so it kind of got stuck in sync mode there. The second deck.
Yeah, well, it definitely felt slower. And,
yeah, but it sounded great, so I didn't even react to it at first until I started really listening to it. Like, no, this is not the right tempo. What is going on here?
Well, great that you noticed, at least.
Yeah, well.
So, then again, if one person does everything, that can be quite cumbersome, as I imagine.
Dasse says, can't find Slay Radio at Discord any longer. Am I drunk? Yes. Slay.radio/Discord. That's how you find Discord.
Come on in and dance your polka, please.
We do have an exclusive.
Yeah.
A glue sniff. Glue sniff. Glue sniff. Where is it? There it is. Original SID is by Moon. We don't know much more about it. It's called LH. So, yeah, that's what I thought we would play next here. Do you think that's a good idea?
That is always a good idea if it comes to Berserk, yes.
Indeed. So here is Berserk with a remix of Moon's SID that he now calls LH. Work in progress. Abrupt ending.
Indeed, abrupt ending, and we could still listen to it. And I guess it's still a work in progress, if I remember correctly. Right?
Yes, it is a work in progress. Very nice.
So it's
Very good
it
start.
is an excellent tune indeed, and looking forward for the finished version.
He always has this
So-
nice swing to his tracks.
Yeah, definitely. He feel like there is this definitely this very easygoing kind of breeze that he brings into his tracks
Indeed.
that you just recognize it's him.
Yeah.
It's definitely recognizable. Yet all those tracks are still a bit different. So it's not about them being similar, but there is this swing that is definitely recognizable there. So awesome.
Indeedly doodly. Right, so we had a bit of a discussion there between the tracks. There we go. But I haven't lined anything up because I don't think we decided on anything there for Mr. DJ Demon.
Then I say go for the first one
Okay.
that I sent you.
The
How
first
about
one.
that? Yeah. Which might be technically not entirely what he is looking for, but something similar maybe. So
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let's try that and see how that works out. But don't need to start it just yet. I was going to ask you something, but now I forgot. Too busy.
no. What was it connected with? Maybe
I
I can help
don't
to
know.
figure it out.
I thought you were gonna ask. So what did you want to ask me?
Yeah, well, definitely I could have asked that.
Yeah, I don't know. How is
You don't
the,
even know what it was connected with.
No, I don't know. So anyway, how is the sale and all of that shit going with the house? So what's
Well,
what's
house is
the
sold.
what's the progress there?
Well, the thing is that now I'm actively looking for apartments and house parts, basically. So it's an exciting thing because after I have landed, I think it was the day before yesterday, I instantly went to check one for them. And then, of course, after that, I needed to travel the next day to my hometown. So it's quite exciting. Not many people know, but I like to check out real estates. So for a short while, when I was actually thinking of changing my career in the past, I was actually considering to be a real estate agent because I just enjoy that, like to discover and look around. And I especially enjoy that in cities that I know well. And Budapest is one city that I know quite well, I would say. It's hard to know it well because obviously it's a 2 million people city, basically, which is technically the only city in Hungary because the second biggest city is a town if we strictly take it with how many citizens are living here. But
How many are there?
here in Debrecen there are 200,000, I think. So this is where I grew up. And then, of course, I moved to Budapest when I was like 21 and I started to work as a web designer. So then, of course, I really enjoyed the flow of the capital and I went to discover a lot of places, a lot of districts, basically due to several businesses. Sometimes it's just picking up something that I bought. Sometimes it was other reasons. And I'm quite familiar with most of the districts, at least. I certainly have been in all of them in my life, like all 23 of them, at least once. And then, of course, it's kind of a challenge and a fun sort of challenge right now. it's just the biggest question, like how many you need to check before buying. It's always a question.
Yeah, it's very rare that you find the thing you're looking for right at the beginning of a search.
Yeah, indeed. And it's also a bit of weight on your shoulders when it's mostly up to you, since you are the man of logistics in the family. So that's the case in our case, at least. And still looking forward to the outcome of this. And yeah, it's going to be a challenge, though. Yeah, pack up an entire life, because I lived here for like since I was 5 years old. Basically, I grew up in this house, and when was that actually?
When you were 5?
Almost like 34 years ago, right? Since we moved here, and you can imagine like how many things you can gather or collect in a house in such amount of time, especially when the members of the family are quite some collectors. And yes,
they're called hoarders, not collectors.
Yeah, collectors and hoarders. And yeah, so there will be a lot to do here. And since I have like way more routine in moving around than them.
Yeah, and you have had recent practice as well.
Yeah, exactly. We just moved like in Sweden. Now it's time to move in Hungary. Because that's how you do everything, right?
Yeah. Because why not?
Yeah. Sometimes, well, there are times when I wish that it would be already December this year, because then we will be over everything. So this year is like closed and everyone is packed out and we can live our normal lives and carry on. But yeah, we are not there yet, and there will be a lot of happenings until then. Also, a lot of events that, well, compared to the previous years, obviously, a lot of events that we are going to visit.
No,
because there will
no, they are not events. They are actual events.
Events, yeah. Seriously. And now I'm not there to
smack me.
Yes. So you are more brave now, right? Is that so? Shall we play some music then?
Jason Parker asks on YouTube here, have you been to the boat restaurant in Budapest? I think it's called Spoon.
Yeah. Yes, I have been there, and I ate an excellent pasta with pumpkin, I think, there. So yeah, it's a very nice restaurant. And yeah, one thing to know about Budapest is definitely it's a gastronomy experience. If you go to the right places, it has a lot to offer when it comes to restaurants and coffee places. Obviously, you need to ask a local when you go there what to visit, because that is definitely recommended. If someone likes to eat out, they can give very good advice for you to go around. And it's nice to walk around the Danube as well. So I always loved to live there. Originally, I never planned to move away from Hungary, but well, this is how my life ended up in Sweden. So,
well, that's
I guess.
Yeah, pretty far away from Hungary.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just fun to know. I never planned to move away, so yeah. But
Anyway.
Sweden is nice. I love Sweden, so definitely a lot of great places in the world. Yeah. And we might carry on with the next track if you lined it up, I guess.
I did, yes, for DJ Demon. Care to explain?
Yeah, he originally wanted to ask for an electro swing type of thing, right? And, well, we tried to look for those. It's very hard, meanwhile, show is happening, to do a research. But, well, let's say that maybe some criteria will be fulfilled by Trace, I guess. This is what you lined up, right?
I did, yes, with Ocean Loader 5.
Excellent. So let's check this out. And this one goes out to DJ Demon.
Trace! Trace. Hello. No, I cannot hear you. Why is this now? We dropped. Hold on. And there was a button. How about now?
Now?
Now.
Now. That's
Yeah.
great, because I can hear myself as well. No, just a little. Just kidding. It's fine. Leave the setup as it is.
Yeah, well,
And remember what you did.
I didn't do anything. It just dropped. It said, cannot recognize you as the owner of the channel, kind of a thing. So, yeah, I had to reconnect everything. So,
I swear I didn't kick you out.
no, you can't. It wasn't you. It
You're-
was just a glitch in the system.
You're
Yes.
the only administrator of this channel. I can't do anything. I have no power over this broadcast after all.
Local
Echo on. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess you guys can hear it, at least preferably. It's
Oh,
not
double
good if you
muted
can.
again. No, it wasn't double muted. It was stupid thingy. I just need to reconnect everything, and it kind of resets everything to defaults. And one of the defaults is to mute the channel.
I find it quite fun that my browser with your Windows says CPU overloaded. I do not know what is happening there. But,
It's WebRTC. It's pretty heavy on resources sometimes.
Does that mean that I should just shut down Twitch as well? It's in silence right
So
now.
shut down what?
I have Twitch in the background, but without a sound. Just to see if it
Yeah.
correlates properly with the
Yeah.
broadcast.
Shut it down.
Shut it down, okay. Bye-bye, Twitch.
I'm
out. I'm in.
Yeah, Twitch,
How does it feel at the half of the show?
Twitch behaves weirdly as well. It says, "Welcome to the chat room," every few lines for me.
Oh, is it still because our internet is so amazing that it always breaks? Oh god.
Yet the TCP resets. Stupid.
Yeah, it is very stupid.
I
I'm
have a
looking
fiber
forward-
poking out on the street side outside here, so there is a fiber in the ground, but someone needs to come by and actually connect it somewhere. And delivery date somewhere between March and September.
So you never know
No.
when it will happen, and we are still waiting apparently. And yeah, it's quite a few things that it's an obstacle to, I would say, when it breaks up. Like, I like to bid on Tradera sometimes, for example, this Swedish marketplace where you just bid on things like, buy products, and obviously it breaks in the last 3 seconds when you want to place your last bid.
Oh,
and
of course.
want to buy that product, and obviously you can't because the internet just broke, and then it comes back the next second after obviously the auction has ended, and you can't do anything about it.
Of course. Oh, by the way, if you want to place your requests, you can do that by going to slay.radio/request.
Indeed.
Because I am now going to search for this, because I haven't heard it in a while. Where is it? God damn it. Where did you go?
So they need to request something because you haven't heard this for a while.
Yes, this is how it works.
Okay, and what is this?
This is a thing I haven't heard in a while. So I'm gonna play it. That's what it is.
Go on.
I am going to play you a nice little track from Da Funk. Stop. Go away. Why doesn't it want to go away? There we go. Called Forever Alien 2 AM mix, because I love it. wow, 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 wow.
Indeed, you have all the reason to love this track.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant, I think. And it's
And
yeah, it was always in my mix sets when I did the mixes back in the day when I still did shows.
by the way, are they going to go back into the archive at any point?
I'm sorry, what? Well, going back to the...
Your mixes, because I don't think they are available to download right now.
Oh, they were done inside the Flipside show.
Yeah, but the flip side was, well, all the flip side editions were archived at some point, right?
Yeah, somewhere. At some point.
Somewhere, yeah. I love this answer. Somewhere.
Yeah, I found all the... Because HDK has been asking me about a birthday kind of a greeting show thingy mabob that Boz did, like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. I thought I found it, but the archives were not complete. Not the because I backed up the shows to DVD. I found the stack with the DVDs, but or a stack of DVDs, but it wasn't there. And I have a bunch of shows that I have. Well, I need to fix them before I upload them because they are in 4 parts. So I split them by hour back then because you know, space and all of that. Internet speeds weren't great back then. So yeah. But yeah, I need to kind of glue them together and smack them up there. They're still on the server. I still haven't done anything with it because I found them pretty much right before we moved and kind of been busy since then. So,
Oh my goodness. But yeah, at some point it would be nice to see them all around.
Yeah, there's... how many did I find? Like, I don't know, 100 shows or something archived that are not online right now. So, yeah, there's a bit of work to be done on that part. So,
At some point.
At some point.
Yeah, those good old days when you thought that all your data is secure when you write a CD or DVD. And let me tell you, yeah, that archiving tactics didn't quite work for me because most of my CDs are already destroyed. Like I tried to read them at some point, I think like 5 years ago or something. Nope.
Yeah,
they don't work.
Was the expected lifespan of DVDs like 10 years or 15 years or something like that? So
I don't know about DVDs, but CDs feel like they are even less because I remember writing CDs around 2004 or 5 maybe.
I'm thinking it's the same lifespan on both of those because they essentially work the same way. Zamd says, I think it depends on usage. Well, maybe. Unless you, well, if you don't scratch the surface, I can't see the laser reader actually degrading the information on there. I can't see that happening. And the surface you can actually polish up, so you can read them. So if you don't scratch the surface, technically maybe should be fine. But I think the expected lifespan for these is due to the fact that they're made of plastic, so they degrade. So if you leave them out in the sun and whatnot, they're gonna be shit.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. But if they are in their boxes, that doesn't work either, obviously. I didn't overuse my pieces, and there was one particular brand that was worse than others.
There's always one.
Yeah, and then I knew that it's kind of hopeless at the 8th CD that was unreadable after a while. Oh. Those lovely music CDs. And my Commodore 64 remix CDs. I got the first ones around
2000?
New Year's Eve 2002. Like it was obviously turning 2003. And then, yeah, I got my first 3 CDs full of 64 remixes. So they didn't came from the internet to me. They came from a friend, from a party.
Nice.
But then, of course, you find the ID free tags in all the remixes, and then you find remix.qued.org. And later on, Slay Radio. And I was wondering why it's called Slay Radio. Like, why? Like, seriously, it could be called C64 Remix Radio. That would make so much more sense.
It was called C64 Radio in the beginning.
Yeah, but then it didn't.
Then it didn't.
It wasn't. Yeah, then it wasn't. And I think, yeah, well, I registered my account in 2005, and I was still wondering, why is it called Slay Radio?
Then you found out.
Who would have thought that I figured that out like 12 years later or so?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting. I just lost contact with the tractor thingy. Oh, the whole fucking machine has hung. Interesting. So
Yeah.
there won't be any music in a while. Because it's dead, Jim.
But you have your own machine to play music from as well, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You have your own machine to play music from as well,
Yeah,
right?
sure. But this is interesting. I'm going to reboot this bugger.
Yeah, meanwhile, maybe we can carry on with something. Or not?
We could, but I had actually lined up 2 songs in Tractor, but it hung, so can't play them.
But you might have a music player on your own machine.
I do, but I'm gonna see.
Well, wish I could help you, but I can't.
You wish, do you?
Well, okay, I don't know how much I wish, but okay, let's see how far you get with this.
I'm gonna play Zamd's request for he wanted to hear DHS and The Hobbit Drunken Gollum remix. It's a short one, so hang in there. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is John speaking. I just want to test the software you have here. Okay, bye.
John, vai Mona. Ciao John, vai Mona.
You're back. Does it work now? I can't hear you.
Oh, now it
Now.
decided. Yeah, I know. It decided. The mics were open during the whole fucking track. And now it decided to, okay, let's mute.
Well, this system is magical. There are so many unexpected things happening during the evening that you never know what kind of surprise you can get.
Well, Xiny 6581 had a theory about the degradation of CDs and DVDs and whatnot. It's the oxidation, apparently. And it happens in the plastic, making the data weaken over time. Very common for home-brewn CDs. So yeah, there we go.
Well, and I was afraid back then that the worst idea is to store them on my big drives. And yet,
I have boxes full of old drives.
yeah, I can imagine, and I guess they work. Unless
they've just been sitting in the box for, I don't know, years, decades by now. So yeah, probably work. I don't know. But it's anything from 2 gigabyte drives. No, actually, anything from 200 megabyte drives to a couple of terabytes, like anything in that range. From the mid-90s up to recent is in those boxes. So yeah, there's a bit of history in there.
Your whole life, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, it's mostly from servers and stuff like that, so it's not like workstation stuff and things like that.
So it's other people's lives as well.
A little bit like email archives and that sort of thing, but yeah.
You webmaster, you. Oh, wow. DJ Demon had a tip for a more sober evening, by the way. DJ Demon's 7 lemon and tonic. The drink you can do while broadcasting. Just don't drink it near the mixing console. Well, that's very important. Ingredients: 7-Up, soda streamer or normal, tonic water, Schweppes, concentrated lemon, liquid. Get a big glass, no alcohol, just go nuts. Fill it to 1/4 with 7-Up, fill 3/4 with tonic water, add so much lemon that it gets that sting but doesn't go sour. Oh, well, I like this determination of like so much lemon that it gets that sting but doesn't go sour. Like basically I have no idea how much lemon that is, but probably you need to taste it every now and then, right? Ice cubes can be added if you like, but then reduce the amount of tonic water somewhat. Yep, it sounds great actually. Like this combination, 7-Up, tonic water and concentrated lemon, cannot do much harm, I guess. So taste-wise, I can totally imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't know that either, the proper amount of lemon, but
enough.
You need to experiment a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lagom is
lagom.
Good.
Yeah, totally. Well.
USB to EID SATA back to the drives there. Yeah, there's I have SATA and SAS and IDE and IDE to USB converters. So yeah, I can read all of my discs. And I do actually, Anonym Padua says, it's not all 5 1/4 inch discs. I actually do have a 5 1/4 inch hard drive. It's called the Quantum Bigfoot. It's quite a special little guy. It's in the box too. It's very weird. And I think we are back online with the thingy-mabob. I think, let's see. Yes, we are. Cool.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Certainly sounds like it. So, what is our next song to play?
Blue Monday, even though it's Thursday.
Yeah. But, well, Mondays are always better with tracks of Tron. So, we need to play this.
Yeah, FS requested Tron and Rambo Blue Monday mix. It's an excellent track. Just wish you would have done more tracks because excellent fucking work, as always. So here is Tron with Rambo Loader. apparently this is still open. Hold on. Yeah, what the hell? This is stupid. Hold on, I need to restart things. God damn it. Oh, let's unmute you so you can speak as well. Sorry.
I could definitely hear you, or at least your mic, during the song. So you were knocking there somewhere.
I was testing. Testily, testily, test. Test, 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 test. It doesn't want to mute.
I guess the most fun thing will be next week when you need to set this whole setup back to normal.
Oh, it's at normal now. I haven't really changed anything.
Okay, that's great.
Stupid.
To know.
Yeah, I can't mute my microphone now. This is why we need the buttons on the desks.
You need to stay in silence then.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Andreas, Mr. Loverboy, Mr. Lover.
What did I miss?
Andreas Wallström joined.
Oh, hi. Hello there. And Rare Candy got COVID. Oh, so she feels quite tired and drained, but she thanks us for the great show. Well, thank you very much. I hope you get well very soon, the soonest. And I hope it won't get you completely off your feet, basically.
No, it's a good sign that she's still up and about. So a week in, so well, half a week in. So I think that's good.
Yeah. We still successfully avoided it, and I don't know how, because now I'm definitely moving around and going to the office sometimes. So
yeah, I don't.
Oh, and
I'm
a
not
colleague of mine was tested positive as well. Like I think we have seen each other last week or something.
Yeah, I'm not certain we actually have avoided it. We might have just gotten such a mild version of it that we didn't notice, because we've kind of had a bit of sniffles a couple of times.
But I have sniffles all the time.
But like feel under the weather a little bit, like not at your best. So it could be something like that. So we actually caught it at some point. But vaccinated and all that, maybe we just didn't notice it.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
But anyway, anyone who has it right now, get well soon. Definitely.
Indeed. Get back on your feet.
Well, I sort of surprised Andreas, because we never know when you are listening. That's the thing, because you are usually in silence. So now you just appeared, and this is amazing. Hi. So yeah, I was surprised a little bit. That's great. But yeah, I should have nothing to say, because I'm actually sneakily listening to most of the shows as well when it comes to post radio too. So let's say most of the times I'm actually doing something. So I'm not at the chat, but I'm listening to part of the show, and I completely understand that if someone does that, because life, like not everyone can turn with full attention to a 3-hour show that happens in the evening, since there are so many things to do, obviously. So completely understandable.
Indeedly doodly. Where was it? There was that, and here was that. Who was it? FS? No, not FS. That was what we played now. Cezant wanted something. He said, "Hi, Slaygon and Ziona. Are you able to play the big band Bacon tracks like Comic Bakery, perhaps? I don't have that album right here, right now. Right here, right now, right here."
But
that's a different station. But we do have the other request you had in there. Rune Bertils, Looking Around. So, yeah, we can play that one instead, if that's okay with you.
Carry on.
Let's do this! Scream. Okay, that caught me a little bit by surprise. Sorry about that.
That you needed to switch screen, or the end of this song?
At the end of the song.
Okay, well, yeah.
Because I was actually writing to you.
Ah, right. Okay, but then you didn't line up that next request.
I did not.
You
That's
didn't?
that's kind of what I was replying to. But I do think we have that.
Okay. You will get some time to line that up, I guess.
Hopefully.
And the anonym of Padua said that he prepared a haircut specially for today's show, but he cannot show it because all cameras broke when he tried to take a picture. That's not a valid argument here. Like, no excuses. Pick or it didn't happen. That's it.
There we go. Retro it is called. So let's create
Yes,
a
the
new
album.
playlist. Find.
Oh, please create it like album and then add the album name, okay? Just to stay well organized there, because otherwise it will get messy again. And then I will struggle next week.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I've done this
I don't
before.
see the intention.
I've done this before. It's
Yeah,
all
you
good.
did, and it all got messy.
No, that's because I just imported everything. Literally everything. Just the MP3 directory, just take all of it and just drop it in there. So,
I know.
yeah.
That's why I was asking for just name that folder properly.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
playlist for that
if you do remember, that is what I did on the old playlists as well. They were properly named, all the album folders. It was just the RKO and all the other stuff that was messed up.
Okay.
And besides, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna create a folder with all the albums. There we go.
Can you do
Excellent.
that?
Excelente.
Well.
Well.
Then. You mean the folder on the drive, but obviously
No,
not in Tractor.
in the playlist. You can create
you can do
folders in the playlist.
folders. That is amazing. Wow, that's something I didn't discover ever. So that's great.
So there is now a folder called albums that you can find
Okay.
the ones we have imported, and Mind in a Box Retro is in there now.
Oh, okay. That one goes out for Shargo, for that matter. Just if we would forget to mention that. So he
Oh.
requested this song.
Oh, okay. Are we playing it?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Here's 8 Bits by Mind in a Box from their album called Retro for Shargo.
Every day I look the same and the sun is always shining. I look out but there is 3D. I keep looking down, lose my shadow. Every day my
8
The
bits.
classic. The classic. And
Hello.
Lala just
Hi.
joined us. Hi.
I need to
Can
test the
you-
microphone every time now.
Yeah, but now it's all fine, right?
No, I still can't mute.
Well, that's okay because at least we are audible
Yeah,
all the
just
time.
shut the fuck up. It's all sorted.
Indeed, Lala said, who just joined, that I'm very two-dimensional today. And Slaygon, did you go over her with the stream roller again?
Yeah, sorry. Accident happens, you know. They do happen every now and then.
Lala, I'm in our homeland, just for your information. Not sure when was the last time when you were here, but just so you know. So,
Arok
yeah,
last time, I think.
Lala wasn't at Arok last time.
Last
But at
time he
some
was in
point-
Hungary was for Arok, I'm saying.
That's a good question. When was the last time when you were in Hungary, Lala? And did you visit Arok Party ever? Because I don't think we have met there. I
Oh,
mean, we
okay.
might not have talked. So, no, and he moved away quite early 2000, so that means that he definitely have missed most of the Arok parties. That also started around 2000-ish. So,
Hmm.
and yeah, Andres, I'm not in Gothenburg at the moment. I'm in Hungary. So if any late joiners wonder why I'm just a piece of the screen that looks completely different than the studio itself, it is because Slaygon remained in Gothenburg and I didn't.
Yeah. It's not like you're in a room upstairs or anything.
No, not quite. No. So I'm in the house where I grew up.
And Lala says, never been to an Arok party. Bastard.
Yeah.
It's a great party.
You should.
Yes,
Definitely you should try that at some point.
I think so too.
If you managed a surprise visit to Norway, I'm pretty sure you could get away with a surprise visit to Hungary. It will get like familiar as well.
Yeah,
And you actually speak the language, which helps, I guess.
it does help, yeah. But yeah, that was a lovely, lovely surprise when he turned up
Definitely.
in Norway.
Yeah. We did not expect him to appear. And then he appeared. Like way before the Friday night, I remember. And he was just, wow, hi.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot to place her chair properly because, yeah, she,
I'm bloody hovering right
yeah,
now.
the tractor machine crashed, so I needed to use the chair. So there we go. Now she has a kind of a sort of a chair at least.
Now I have the same height as you do, which is sometimes true when we are sitting. So it's so funny because I have short legs. So yeah, that's my upper body is actually almost like Slaygon's, but my legs are definitely way shorter.
Way shorter.
He always
Very
needs
much
extra
closer
leg
to the
room.
ground.
I definitely didn't know what the extra leg room on the planes was invented for until I have met
Hi.
Slaygon, and he always goes for the extra leg room for the seats. And when you see him sitting down, you understand why. So,
Mhm.
and I can squeeze myself in anywhere basically. So that's a bit easier, I guess.
Like a search and rescue bot.
Lala was last time in Hungary 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, that's a bit. How tall are you, says Zamdi? Me, I'm about 190 centimeters.
Well, you are not 190, you're 186, I think.
That's
what you told me.
187. If
87, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
that's 3 centimeters away from 190, so about 190. Easier to
Should I
remember.
say-
Easier to
should I s-
remember 190.
Should I say that I'm about 160? It's
Yeah.
163, actually.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Why not? You were short either
well.
way, so
There's not much I can do about that.
No, not really, no.
No, not really. It's not that I'm going to extend my bones or anything.
In other words, Slaygon is short. Right, yes, because Shargo is
compared-
kind of tall.
Compared to another Swede, maybe. Like, that depends. I mean, I definitely had
Yeah,
a tendency to notice that,
yeah,
that
I'm just
Swedes are
average.
tall.
I'm just average height here.
Uh-huh. Right. I remember first meeting you live. It was literally like, oh, hi. I did not see that coming, but yeah. Hi.
Well, you didn't see the tall man coming?
No, I didn't, because you appeared in front of me when I entered the party. So it was like all of a sudden, out of the blue, it's like a tall man in front. Oh, hi.
Right, so we have a request by Andreas Wallström. He says, let me see, what did he say? He said, please play Raw Lovely 2, Mr. Jones at the P Machinery for my lover, Ace Decay. If you know the demo, which this song is from, it's very kinky. But that's what Ace likes. So let's hear what Ace likes, shall we? Humpa, humpa, humpa. Nice one.
Lovely. Lovely.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Mahoney good.
Yeah, very nice request, Andreas. Thank you.
Yeah, indeed. Demon says, but why the Swedish chef? Because why not? It's Mahoney. Have you heard any of his other tracks? That's why.
Swedish chef Borg.
Ziduder is at the wedding apparently. And Kane says he wants to hold it against Ziduder until the end of time. He's not listening to Slayplink while at a wedding.
Oh my goodness, that would look a bit odd. Him having it like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm auditioning the whole thing. I'm just making sure it's properly recorded. I have some guys in the background that will appear when I order them to. The musicians that are randomly coming in as a surprise, maybe. All the excuse he could bring it up. But anyway, there might be some tracks sent out by Kane later
maybe
on for this occasion. Aww. Sorry, Slaygon and Ziona. I listened to the show probably this weekend, though. Fine. Oh my god. You have missed one show recently. How could you?
You're at a wedding, Ziduder. Fuck off from Discord. Jesus. But yeah, congrats to Brian Shay.
Oh, well, yeah, indeed. Congrats. Big congrats, indeed. Yeah, oh my goodness. He is well connected. I'm not even remotely as well connected. Like, seriously, the first thing when I set up my new phone was to switch off all the notifications of all the applications that are constantly running. Well, including Discord, unfortunately, but I don't want to plink every time a message is appearing on a channel that I'm following. So obviously that's, yeah, I don't know how it doesn't drive other people crazy, really. But yeah, that's like, there was a point in time when everything became too instant. And I think that was the point when Facebook did the Messenger application separate, and then it all started to send you blink, and no, I'm off.
Yeah.
I don't want this in my life. Nope. Neither WhatsApp, neither Viber. No, I have some of them running and with silent notifications, so you could probably never reach me instantly. Well, unless you have the phone number, obviously, but that's another stuff. So, yeah, urgent things, phone.
Yeah,
Every
exactly.
other thing.
It's like, okay, text message, or first, if it's not urgent at all, send a message on, like, I don't know, Facebook, Discord, whatever, IRC. If it's a little bit more urgent, send a text message, Signal or whatever. If it's really urgent, call.
Yeah, indeed. That's the thing. Oh, well, and did you have a chance to line up this request that we talked about?
I think I lined up something. Yes, I did. Who was it for?
Kane Wank Slagge.
Right.
I wonder what he means by that. Anyway, Zeitgeist, still remember you? Yeah, bitch. Let's go semi-old school for a minute, he said.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
slightly sped up at the end there.
Ever so slightly.
Because
Still
why not?
remember you, yeah. And was that an unfinished album?
It is
Still.
indeed. It's released, but it's called Julius Unfinished because unfinished. We kind of struggled to get done with shit. We started with this album in 2006, I think. We did that track and another one, and then it just took ages. We got Rubicon, I think, was the first one, and We Still Remember You was the second one, and then we just struggled with the rest.
Shame on you guys. Shame on you, because this is great.
What do you mean, shame on us? We released it.
Well, at least you did. It's really good that you released it, of course. It's just, it's a really decent album and really decent tracks with really decent vocals. So
It's a pretty nice album, yes.
it is, yes.
Hmm.
And it's claimed to be unfinished.
It is.
Unbelievable. Zeitgeist reunion, says Andres Wallström. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we've actually started talking a little bit about a future project, but nothing set in stone yet. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit different. Different.
Ever so slightly.
So, yeah.
Okay. Looking forward to that, at least.
Me too. It's going to be fun. Whenever that happens, it might be that it takes another 10 years to finish.
God. Well, good work takes time, as they say, I guess.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes it does. Sometimes it just kind of pops into existence without you basically knowing it happened. You just do something and then, oh, cool. This is good. Release it.
Oh, cool. This is good. Okay. Oh,
Right.
well.
So, what did we line up? Anything we did? I think.
Well,
no, we
if-
didn't.
We didn't. That's great to know, but I think I tagged the request that
You
would be
did.
great to play. Yeah,
You
I
did indeed. Got it.
Flashwurst.
Flashwurst. Is that some sort of
Flashwurst? Flashwurst? Is it Flashwurst? Flashwurst. Wurst. Sorry.
sausage made out of flesh?
Yeah. Fleischwurst. Once we're here, Signify and Alloy Run. So, Alloy Run.
Alloy
Am I
run.
emphasizing Alloy Run? Am I
Alloy Run?
emphasizing this wrong? Yeah.
Signify.
Stop it and play the song.
Okay. It's Signify with Alloy Run. Boom! Awesome track.
Awesome indeed.
Wow.
Kane sent me a private message where he announces that I don't want to alarm you, but you keep leaving Kenneth. So I had to send a hot, horny Swedish blonde to the house after the show. She's gonna drain his back all of his face with her perky tits. Cackles gleefully and runs away. I mean him, right now, after he commented this. Oh well, what can I do? I can't really fly back right now. I guess I just need to deal with this, Kane. Somehow.
Somehow.
I guess it depends. Like, are blondes your thing?
Blonde, redhead, brunette, it doesn't really matter. It's what's inside that matters.
Okay. You see, Kane, you never know. The blonde cost me like 6,000 euros.
Stop wasting your money, man.
But I would say we appreciate the intent, but I don't. No, it's all right. You just want to make him feel better. I understand. Anyway, I thought I just need to share this private kind of announcement. It's nice of you to let me know, at least.
Indeed,
You're honest.
I agree.
Sweet. That's nice. Yeah.
Oh.
I will process this right now.
I
What
just
is
queued
going
up.
on over your end?
I'm
Just
sorry,
queued
what?
up the next one. What is going on over your end?
Oh, I just queued up the request from Lala. That also fulfills, was it Kane's request there?
Yep.
The wedding thing. Yeah. So it's a short one. It's only 1 minute 40.
Well, yeah, I guess put it on loop, but don't let the loop go. Well, the thing is, Kane added some kind of wedding plinky shit for 2146 and Bry.
That's Discord ID.
That's very nice to set a request like that. So him and Bry and etc. if it even exists. What? And Lala definitely thinks he found the perfect wedding Sid. And yeah, I had a little bit of listen. And this is what we call the typical folk song that we tend to escape from, but it's mandatory on weddings. So let's have a listen.
Yeah, not looping that. Sorry. Wait. There we go. Now you're...
Yeah, not looping that. No, not looping that for a reason. I mean, it's a bit more bearable in a synth format, but still, I think most of you understand why many of us thinks that it's awkward, but still, there is a bunch of people who just in awe and they instantly start to dance when they hear this. So yeah, no, we don't want to talk about it. It's just a thing, you know. I think all nations have such, like, yeah, in Swedish it's the dansband, basically.
Runebertils type thing.
And if we have some Poles around, it's disco polo that is called like that there, and it's basically like those folk songs and make them dance.
So disco polo is a thing. So necropolo is the dead version of that then.
Yeah. Oh,
cool. You have a friend there.
Yeah, right. It's well, it's not rare around here. We have a big garden around the house, but this one is evil because it might eat clothes, and I don't like those.
Yes, that's what they do.
I don't like those. I really don't like those. So
yeah, you don't like clothes.
I like clothes. That's why I don't like these bugs. But anyway, they just tend to hover around. So, and not to mention that we have around 25, 26, 29 degrees around here. So
25, 26, 29. Could you decide on one number, maybe?
No, I can't because I checked the weather forecast and this is how it will hover around. That's the weather around here in Hungary, in the center of Europe right now. And I have a hard time coping with this. I need to add, I was outside today doing logistics, and I kind of suffer when it's too warm. Like, everything above 25 is too warm for me. So Sweden is the perfect country for me, definitely, because it's around 25 in the summer. Well, okay, summer sometimes lasts only for a month, but...
Or a day.
Well, yeah, tiny details. But still, I think I'm able to bear that more than the thing here. And I don't want to imagine what follows in July. I'm going to die in advance. So it's, yeah, definitely. Those will be the days, probably, doing a show. Oof. Anyway, let's see what we have here.
I think I have, I went through the request list and I tagged one that I will play next. Oh, actually, I tagged 3 of them that I will, I have already queued up. So
you tagged 3 of them. Okay.
I tagged 3 of them. There's a special, I think I've told you this story before about Rupert and the Toymakers Party and how I got into programming. Me and my friend Codex, also Sensor, not anymore, but used to be. He got a 128 for as a Christmas gift, and he has a built-in machine code monitor. And we were playing Rupert and the Toymakers Party, and got bored with it and reset, and ended up in the 128 machine code monitor, and managed to list the contents of the memory, and came up on what was on the menu, and changed some text, and thought, oh, that was fun, now what? So we thought, okay, let's play another game. Tried to reset the machine, had another disk in the drive, and reset back into Rupert and the Toymakers Party, and saw that the text we had changed actually was on the screen now. Like, what? Cool! So it actually worked. What more can we do is essentially the whole idea there. So yeah, that's how we got into coding on the 64. We had ZX Spectrums before and did some nice karate style dudes, because you had the line command in BASIC. So we animated those line commands in BASIC to do kicks and stuff. That was fun. But Rupert and Toy Maker's Party is a lovely tune, and I can't remember the game at all because it wasn't fun. But the tune was kind of fun and has a bit of a special place in my memory or heart or whatever. So here it is, Rupert and Toy Maker's Party by Richard Westall. Oh, and happy birthday, Codex. It's his birthday today. Excellent tune there. Very nice request there by Zamdi. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
It brought back some nice memories as well, as it always does.
That's the best with the remixes and
Indeed.
the synths as well.
Indeedly doodly.
And did we approach the end of the show?
We are very much getting close to the end, which is surprising that we got this far.
You thought we won't finish today.
I thought we would have so many problems that we would need to abort midway through or something. But yes, worked out pretty nicely. Except
Indeed.
for... except for the small hiccups with the microphones not muting and whatnot. It's actually saying no mics right now on this little controller here. But clearly, mics.
Come on, it only happened about twice, I think, or 3 times during the show. That's pretty good, I would say.
Hold on.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to play it on this one instead. I can just find. That was a quite nice one. There we go.
Incredible how
That's
far
nice.
he could take this song.
That is
amazing.
Right, so yeah, that was for my old buddy, my friend from back in the day, from childhood and everything, that turns 50 today. Codex,
Ooh.
Mikael Söderström. So, happy birthday.
Excellent. Happy birthday.
And we have arrived at the end, and it is not 2300 hours sharp, because, well, reasons.
No, it won't be. But the last track will be awesome.
It will definitely be awesome, and it was requested by 2 people.
Indeed. So that is one more reason to play it. And sorry to TBR. In the next show, don't forget to put in your request. It was coming in a little late, and this is why it probably cannot make it to today's playlist. But later, we will.
Good
be back
requests,
next
though.
week. Sorry.
Good requests, though.
Yeah, indeed.
So next time.
Next time, definitely put them in so we will remember, because I guess we lose the request list pretty much at the end of the show. So
Kind of, sort of. It's a kind of a moving time window thingy on that.
yeah, and I don't know how you handle your logs. So anyway,
They're all saved, all of them, but not easy to get to afterwards.
okay. So that's one reason why we can't just bring some requests from the previous show to the next one. Well, technically, maybe with text files, yeah, but yeah, it's the best if you are present at the next show and you're requesting it. So then you can secure its place in the playlist.
Indeed. But for now, we are done for today, and we will play one more track, which essentially goes from the beginning to the end. It's
Yeah,
how
from-
tracks work. They start, they have a middle, then they end.
From first to last, Arok 12th Tribute Mix by Sid Rip Alliance. So that will be our closing track for today.
Yes,
Excellent
and-
closing track, by the way.
And before
And,
that, thank you all for joining us today.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining our glitches tonight. I don't think that there were so many. So
No, I count
think
like
you did-
2 or 3 of them, but we sorted
You-
them out. It's all good.
You did quite well around there, so it's awesome.
Well,
really,
thanks.
Yeah, because you,
You did quite
most
well.
of the work today, so
You
obviously
did quite well over there as well. And
Yeah,
as
not much to do, but yeah.
as Lala put it earlier, the Oscar for technical achievement in 2022 goes to Slay Radio for being able to use the internet to connect two people. So yeah, there we go.
What a good point, and what kind of heated critics? Why we didn't do this earlier? All right. Yeah.
Anyway,
These type of
thank you.
shows will
Sorry.
happen once per month, probably during the next few months, because, well, I obviously need to be here a bit more often right now that I need to help my family. So at least until August or September. And then, of course, everything goes back to normal. And next week we will be back already from the Gothenburg headquarters, both of us. So
Right
you
here.
can count on us. Yeah.
In
I will
real
be
life.
right there in that chair where he put me right now. And I won't be hovering over the chair. I will be sitting in it. And of course, you know that you can always tune into Boss Radio if you want to hear similar live shows. Well, not like remote live shows like this one right now, but definitely with some, I usually say more popular music. It depends how popular it is amongst like what kind of people. But yes. So, Kizikoni, Matt Ricardo, Cactus, Boz, and Zidudr hasn't added his show just yet for Saturday, but I assume he will do something, probably, unless he will be on a wedding. Weddings happen on Saturdays mostly, right?
It's not a Saturday now.
Yeah, exactly. And he is on a wedding as well, like it's Thursday. That's crazy. You don't do weddings on Thursdays? What's
Apparently
wrong
you
with
do.
you people? Anyway, never mind that. So, yeah. He might be
Discussion
there.
for a different show. Different time.
Indeed. Later. Yeah, let's discuss this later. And well, thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight in this little experiment. And at least we know that it works. For
Kind
now.
of, sort of.
And the closing request is definitely Citrus Alliance and from first to last, Ninja. And it was requested by Berka and FS as well. So
Thank you and sleeping tight.
have a very good night. Sweet dreams.
presents From First to Lust. A lust
First to lost.
badly. There is a disturbance in the stream. Admiral, move the fleet to Slay Radio. I want that free TCP packet.